The Dutch Warm Blood. The Dutch Warm Blood is a premier athletic sport horse developed in the Netherlands for international dressage and show jumping. Standing 15 to 17 hands, they are intelligent, willing, and muscular, typically featuring a rectangular frame with long-legged uphill build. Known for a balanced temperament, they excel as high-level competitors. Refined, expressive heads with large eyes, powerful hindquarters, and a strong, well-muscled top line. Solid colors are common, including bay, chestnut, black, brown, and gray, often with white markings. They are built uphill with a rectangular frame, deep chest, and strong, clean legs designed for jumping and movement. Known to be intelligent, reliable, and trainable with a strong work ethic. They are high-spirited and yet manageable. Predominantly used in show jumping, dressage, and to a lesser extent, hunter, equitation, and carriage driving. Come and visit them in the horse farm and see this magnificent breed close up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dutch Warm Blood. Mentioned during biblical times. Many donkeys originated in North Africa and then migrated to Sicily and Sardinia in Italy, where they worked in the mines. Miniature donkeys are still sometimes referred to as Sicilian donkeys. They came to this country from Italy. Standard donkeys were brought to Mexico from Spain and were used in the southwest United States for pack animals and mining. They are often referred to as burros, the Spanish word for donkey. When they were no longer needed as pack animals, they were turned loose in the desert. The donkeys in federal parks today are descendants of these donkeys. Interestingly, the first mammoth jack donkey in this country was a gift given by the King of Spain to George Washington to breed his mares to raise mules for work on his plantation. Donkeys have many uses. Jacks of various sizes can be used to breed mares of many sizes and breed to raise mules. Donkeys can be ridden and used to pull carts. Donkeys can be milked. Their milk is the closest of any mammal to human milk. Their milk can be consumed for various medical problems. It is also used to make soap and lotions. Cleopatra bathed in donkey milk. Donkeys can serve as guards protecting cattle, sheep, horses, and goats from predators. Donkeys also can be used to halter break calves and colts. Donkeys make great pets. They are very friendly and love attention. They are wonderful additions to petting zoos and great therapy animals. Please come and visit them in the horse barn. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the donkeys. And often reach the ground. The breed also has abundant feather and long leg hair reaching from the middle of the leg. The color is always black, and only a white star on the forehead is permissible. The head of the Frisian is carried quite high, and the face is expressive. The neck is carried rather vertically and is low set. The legs and the Frisian quarters are muscular yet smooth. It stands at 15 hands and has an excellent disposition. Also here today is the Frisian sport horse, a Frisian crossbred of sport horse type. Frisian sport horses can come in a variety of colors and sizes with no limitations on acceptable colors or markings. Their body type can range from a sport horse built to a heavier build. A higher set and more arched neck is also common among Frisian sport horses. They tend to have the gentle temperament and striking appearance of the Frisian, but with an increased athleticism, stamina, and hybrid vigor, which responsibly crossbred. They are most commonly used for dressage and carriage driving, but also have been successful as jumpers, eventing horses, as well as all-around fun riding. They are also valued as pleasure and trail horses. They ask you to come and visit them at their stalls.
I know, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, those are our Frisians. Thank you so much. The Gypsy Horse Registry of America and the Gypsy Banner Horse Society, the Gypsy Horse Association, and TGCA, Traditional Gypsy Cob Association. The gypsy horse ranges in height from ponies as small as 10 hands up to 15 feet. The average gypsy horse is 13 hands and to 15 hands high. The gypsy horse should exhibit overall great conformation with short back, correct legs, good hock set, and an upright head, neck carriage, thick bone. They should exhibit a wide chest and tons of hair on the forelock, mane, tail, and legs. The leg hair is known as feathers. Proper feathers should start at the knees all the way around the leg and should cover the hoof. Most sought after is the straight, silky feather. The gentle horses of the gypsies breed history for hundreds of years. The nomadic people known as travelers have traveled the roads of Europe and the UK in beautifully carved and decorated living wagons. To maintain this wandering way of life, they created an extraordinary breed of horse with enough endurance and strength to pull a heavy wagon all day. The ability to subsist on whatever grazing you could find on the side of the road, and an extremely calm temperament, since a moment's panic could quite literally result in the destruction of its master's home. The gypsies are a versatile breed that perform in Western events such as Western pleasure, horsemanship, sorting, reining, trail riding, and Western dressage, and halter. The English events you will see the gypsy performing are English pleasure, equitation, trail riding, jumping, and dressage. The gypsy horses are also excel at driving true to their heritage.
Wow.
We have farms from all over the Midwest showcasing the gypsy horses this weekend. You can visit our amazing horses in the horse farm. Ladies and gentlemen, the gypsy and the gypsy banners. Miniature horse. Miniature horses originated in Europe, and there is a documented history of them from the late 18th century. They were often used in coal mines because of their strength and small size. Some of these pit ponies were imported to America in the late 19th century to be used in the American mines until the mid-20th century. In 1972, the American Shepherd Pony Club started separate stud book for the American miniature horse. According to the American Miniature Horse Registry, a full-grown mini cannot exceed 38 inches at its last mane hair to qualify for registration. The other registry, the American Miniature Horse Association, states that a mini can't exceed 34 inches at its last mane hairs. These little athletes come in every possible color and coat pattern, as well as several different body types. Because of their small size and versatility, they appeal to people of all ages and levels of ability. You will often find them in the show ring, competing in a variety of events like halter, jumping, obstacle, and many different styles of driving. The National Show in Tulsa, Oklahoma is host to well over 1,000 competing miniature horses each year. For beauty, versatility, and athletic ability in a compact size, nothing else compares to the American miniature horse. Ladies and gentlemen, two wonderful representatives of the miniature horse. This separates them from the other islands of North American Mustangs. The Dakota averages 14 to 16 hands and are classified as traditional or ranch types. They have strong bone, excellent feet, a square set chest, lowered hindquarters, a century of natural selection developed by a horse of strength, durability, and intelligence. Do come and see them in the horse farm. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nakota horse. At the end of the last ice age, it is believed that the ancestors of the modern fjord horse migrated to Norway and were domesticated over 4,000 years ago. Archaeological excavations at Viking burial sites indicate the fjord horse type has been selectively bred for at least 2,000 years. The fjord horse was used by the Vikings as a war mount. The fjord horse and its ancestors have been used for hundreds of years as farm animals in western Norway. Even as late as World War II, they were useful for work in mountainous terrain. Its strength, durability, and thick coat fare well in the rough winters of Norway. The breed conformation differs from many other breeds, and that is a blend of draft horse, muscling, and bone, with a smaller size and greater ability. It has a strong arched neck, sturdy legs, good feet, a compact muscular body. Despite its small size, the breed is fully capable of carrying an adult and pulling heavy loads. The fjord horse is strong enough for heavy work, such as plowing fields or hauling wood, yet light and agile enough to be good riding and driving horses. It is also sure-footed in the mountains. It is common at Norwegian riding and therapeutic schools, and is generally mild temperament and a small size make it suitable for children and disabled individuals. It is considered a good harness horse and is commonly used in competition and in tourist transport. Above all, fjord horses have a reputation for a generally good temperament.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Norwegian fjord horse.
I really like that first one that Andrew has.
From Puerto Rico and later Colombia. The Paso Finos evenly spaced 4-beat lateral gait is natural from birth. The Paso Fino exhibits 3 gait speeds. The classic
I've
Fino
ridden
with
this
full
breed
collection,
before.
You have?
very slow speed and rapid footfall. The Paso Corto
I love
with
riding
moderate
them.
speed and collection.
They don't go anywhere.
Paso Largo
Up and down hills.
with longer extension and stride and
I've
moderate
ridden,
to minimal
I've ridden
collection.
them in
The
Puerto
Paso
Rico.
Fino is capable of
Very
executing
nice.
other gaits,
Did you go in the
including
ocean?
relaxed walk
Yeah.
and canter. Adorned the title smoothest ride horse in the world, Paso Fino horses are gentle, yet full of energy, drive, and stamina. Ladies and gentlemen, the Paso Fino Horse Club. They bring to you the greatest riding horses, the Peruvian. Known for its Cadillac ride, the Peruvian horse is suitable for any rider, young or old, whether in the show ring, for competition, riding in parades, or out on the trail. As they circle the arena, note the unique 4-beat lateral gait, which is the trademark of the Peruvian breed. Also note the flashing leg action called termino, the graceful movement in which forelegs roll around the outside. Both the gait and termino are completely natural, giving an extremely smooth ride. The Peruvian horses descend from the blended bloods of the Barb, the Frisian, Spanish Genet, and the Andalusians. They come in all basic solid colors as grays and roans. Please visit these people at the horse barn with their horses. Ladies and gentlemen, the Peruvian. It is the pony of America. The earliest known pinto horses appeared shortly after horses were domesticated. Analysis of ancient horse DNA found a Tobiano horse that lived about 5,600 years ago. and a Sabino -1 horse that lived among 5,000 years ago. Tobiano was at first favored by humans and became especially common during the Iron Age in 900 BC to 400 AD, before becoming less frequent again in the Middle Ages. Images from pottery and other art of ancient antiquity show horses with flashy spotted patterns, indicating that they may have desirable traits and selectively bred for. Images of spotted horses appear in the art of ancient Egypt, and archaeologists have found evidence of horses with spotted coat patterns on the Russian steppes before the rise of the Roman Empire. Later, spotted horses were among those brought to the Americas by the conquistadors. By the 17th century in Europe, spotted horses were quite fashionable, though when the fad ended, large numbers of newly unsellable horses were shipped to the Americas, some of which were sold, while others were simply turned loose to run wild. The color became popular, particularly among Native Americans, and was specifically bred for in the United States, which now has the greatest number of pinto horses in the world. And then alongside is the Pony of America. The Pony of America is a pony breed developed in Mason City, Iowa, in the United States. The foundation stallion was an Arabian Appaloosa Shetland pony cross. A breed registry was founded in 1954, and within 15 years had registered 15,000 ponies. Today, the Pony of the Americas Club is one of the largest and most active youth-oriented horse breed registries in the U.S. Although called ponies, POAs have the phenotype of a small horse, combined mainly with Arabian and American quarter horse attributes. The registry is open, allowing blood from many other breeds, but has strict criteria for entry, including Appaloosa coloration, specified height, and other physical characteristics. Although mainly bred for Western riding, the breed has been used for many other disciplines, including driving, endurance riding, and English disciplines. Although originally developed mainly for Western riding and stock uses, it also has been seen competing in endurance riding, 3-day eventing, show hunter, and driving. It jumps well and can be used for dressage. Originally, breed club shows did not allow people over the age of 16 to show POAs under saddle. Demeanor, sturdy build, and eager attitude, standard breds thrive beyond the racetrack. In pleasure, dressage, jumping, endurance, trail riding, and more. Their versatility and heart make them beloved companions in and out of the harness. Between May and September, you can watch these remarkable horses.
How'd she fall off?
I don't know.
Aaron, did you see that? How she fell off?
Just started spinning.
Huh?
It started spinning to get her off.
Wow.
From the roar of the racetrack to the quiet country trails, the standard bred continues to carry
Get it on video?
I think so.
with strength, heart, and pride. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
horse started spinning,
the
and she fell off the side of it.
It's just like when I think it was Stella when she jumped in the water, like into the pond or lake, and I got that on video.
horse has a reputation for having a calm disposition and a naturally riding gait. While the horses are famous for flashy movement, they are popular for trail and pleasure riding as well as show. The Tennessee walking horse is best known for its running walk. This is a 4-beat gait with the same footfall pattern as a regular or flat walk, but significantly faster. While a horse performing a flat walk moves 4 to 8 miles per hour, the running walk allows the same horse to travel 10 to 20 miles per hour. In the running walk, the horse's rear feet overstepped the print of its front feet by 6 to 18 inches, with a longer overstep more prized in the Tennessee Walker horse breed. While performing the running walk, the horse nods its head in the rhythm of the gait.
What about Tino?
He looks fat compared to these. Performed by Tennessee walking horses is the canter. Some members of the breed perform other variations of lateral ambling gaits, including the rack, stepping pace, foxtrot, and zingle, which are allowable for pleasure riding, however penalized in the show ring. A few Tennessee walking horses can trot and have a long reaching stride. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tennessee walking horse.
Woohoo!
That's how high Babe stepped
Yeah.
when she would swing out.
Apollo steps that high?
No, the one I keep telling you about.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then it came out forward like this, like your guy does.
Yeah.
And then it had gait.
I thought Asians only did that gate, no?
Yeah, she did. And
Bring to life
it was unusual.
Yeah.
when horsepower truly was a way of life. Draft horses were essential, delivering goods into towns, working farmland.
But I do know some of the Peruvians don't lift as high as
and
some.
serving as the
Yeah, like
He lives high.
Many of you may remember.
I gained a video of their life.
They're very beautiful.
Hey Aaron, can you say that again, like about how they drive, like go left and right?
Well, so there's a lead horse, a couple of lead horses.
Yeah, they
It's
said
a
those
double
front
team.
ones.
And they're the steerers. So the other ones follow the first ones. But there are reins in each horse in their bit.
Could you just watch them all day long?
So then you hold 3.
Yeah, 3 on each hand, because you got 6 horses, and then you got 3 more in your insides. And those ones you really don't do anything with, it's just the outside ones.
Wow. So depending on where you want to go.